Chapter 5 Lord Rishabhdeva's teachings to his son. In this chapter, there is a description of Bhagavad Dharma, religious principles in devotional service that transcends religious principles for liberation and the mitigation of material misery. It is stated in this chapter that human beings should not work hard like dogs and hogs for sense gratification. The human life is specially meant for the revival of our relationship with the Supreme Lord, and to this end all kinds of austerities and penances should be accepted. By austere activities, one's heart can be cleansed of material contamination, and as a result, one can situate it on the spiritual platform. To attain this perfection, one has to take shelter of a devotee and serve him. Then the door of liberation will be open. Those who are materially attached to women and sense gratification gradually become entangled in material consciousness and suffer the miseries of birth, old age, disease, and death. Those who are engaged in the general welfare of all and who are not attached to children and family are called Mahatmas. Those who are engaged in sense gratification, who act piously or impiously, cannot understand the purpose of the soul. Therefore, they should approach a highly elevated devotee and accept him as a spiritual master. By his association, one will be able to understand the purpose of life. Under the instructions of such a spiritual master, one can attend devotional service to the Lord, detachment from material things, and tolerance of material misery and distress. One can then see all living entities equally, and one becomes very eager to know about transactional subject matters, enduring persistently for the satisfaction of Sri Krishna. One becomes detached from wife, children, and home. He is not interested in wasting time. In this way, one becomes self realized. A person advanced in spiritual knowledge does not engage anyone in material activity, and one who cannot deliver another person by instructing him in devotional service should not become a spiritual master, father, mother, demigod, or husband. Instructing his 100 sons, Lord Rishabdev advised him to accept their eldest brother, Bharat, as their guide and Lord and thereby serve him. Of all living entities, the Brahmanas are the best, and above the Brahmanas, the Vaishnavas are situated in an even better position. Serving a Vaishnava means serving the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The Sukdev Goswami describes the characteristic of Bharat Maharaj and the sacrificial performance executed by Lord Rishabdev for the instructions of the general populace. Text 1 Rishabhuvacha. Lord Rishabdev told his sons, my dear boys, of all living entities who have accepted material bodies in this world, one who has been awarded this human form should not work day and night simply for sense gratification, which is available even for dogs and hogs. That is true. One should engage in penance and austerity to attain the divine position of devotional service. By such activity, one's heart is purified, and when one attains this position, he attains eternal blissful life, which is transitional to material happiness and which continues forever. Miss, I am reading the Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 5, Chapter 5, Name Lord Rishabhadev's teaching. Now here Lord Sri Krishna take another form, Lord Rishabhadev, and they are teaching their sons. Just see what they teach to his sons. Means Lord Sri Krishna teaching to his sons that means when you get this body, human form, you always thinking about something. Miss, I want to this, I want to become that, I want to become some miss name, just like doctor, scientist, cricketer, football, athletes, player. Miss, in this way, he give their life, means continuous thinking, or means giving their time to become like that and that. But he don't know after his death he will lose his means fame, name, fortune, or wealth, whatever he have achieved in their life. Means this is only for this life only. Whatever the position he have achieved in his life. For this, it is become just like that only. Means animal also have their family. Means he have one wife also, children also, and they are living also. Means they are living just like we. Means this is all. Means animals also doing just like animals. He have the home, family, children, and he eating and wasting their times for sense gratification. So we get this human form. If we do and waste our life in this way, just like an animal, then we are just like also the animal. Means if we means just like animal, we are also waking, doing, eating, stealing, sense gratification, sex, indulgence. Means in this way we wasting our time just like animal. But difference is that animal have no mouth. Means he cannot tell the words. Means human form or whoever get, he have the means capacity to talk and speak someone else. So whenever whoever got the human form, means he have to use this word for chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Hare Krishna Maha Mantra is that Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Or doing devotional service to the Lord. Just like if we have to search in the market, if we goes one institution is had means who teaches about the Lord Sri Krishna's consciousness. His name has ISKCON temple. Means in the ISKCON temple you will receive everything about the spiritual advancement. Means when we have got the human body, we have to engage our we have to do the devotional service to the Lord. And devotional service is teaching by the ISKCON temple. In the market, we have to search the ISKCON temple. In this way, the teacher teach properly means how to do the devotional service to the Lord. Means step by step we have to follow the rules and regulation means given by them. So this word is saying this way only. My dear boys, of all the living entities who have accepted material bodies in this world, one who has been awarded this human body form should not work hard day and night simply for sense gratification, which is available even for dogs and hogs. That is true. Means we are now in the unknown position. We are just like the uneducated person. Animal life also same, just like as the wo- human family. Different is that animals do not speak and humans speak anything. So this speaking process is to use for the Lord Sri Krishna's name form. That is the difference between the animal life and the human life. So in this way, animal working day and night for sense gratification means going here and there for food. After eating food, he go play with the other animals. After other animals, he have the female also. Means he kept female and children with him. Yes. So animal, sorry, human life is also same as he have also one wife, children, and always thinking about them, how I will care with them, my wife, my children, and so on. So we got the human form. We have to use this human form for chanting the Hare Krishna or rendering devotional service. So where we will get this institution means who will teach about the Lord Sri Krishna, means how to do devotional service, means in the market or in the YouTube we can search the ISKCON temple. Here you will receive the everything about the Lord Sri Krishna's devotional service, how to do, how to perform. And should engage in penance and also to attend to the congregation. So one can say that how I can, then what to do if I get the human body. So here it is told that you have to use for the penance and austerity. If we do the penance and austerity, means we are seeing different from the animal life and the human life. By austerity, we can get and achieve anything, and austerity is to do for the Lord Sri Krishna. Means thinking every time 24 hours day for Lord Sri Krishna. Penance means give anything, means charity or penance. In this way, we do the means it is just like the tapasya, thinking 24 hours a day, Lord Sri Krishna. In this way, we have to practice one day, day after day, we have to practice this. In this way, we get the divine position of devotional service. We get the salary when we work 29 days or 30 days. After 30 days, we get the salary. So, for getting the salary, I have invested 9 10 hours for work daily, work everything daily. 31 days means 30 days I work hard for getting the salary. In this way, for austerity also, means one can bewilder why I am doing this. What is the benefit of doing austerity? So, we have to practice for this austerity. If we do one day, then mind think that what I have get for doing austerity. It is better to do work. Means for austerity also we have to invest our time for thinking Lord Sri Krishna. In this way we achieve the divine position of devotional service. For this we have to practice regularly. By doing regularly we have to see also the difference between what is different between the animal life, human life, and my now become the devotee of the Lord. Means in this way I have to examine means what I am getting, what I am today become. In this way, think and doing regular practice for this devotional service. In this way, after practicing and examining everything, we receive and we become the means we came into the transitional position, and our happiness is not beyond that the human form and the animal body. One can attain the path of liberation from material bondage only by rendering service to highly advanced spiritual personalities. These personalities are impersonalists and devotees. Whether one wants to merge into the Lord's existence or want to associate with the personality of Godhead, one should render service to the Mahatmas. For those who are not interested in such activities, who associate with people fond of women and sex, the path to hell is wide open. The Mahatmas are equipoised. They do not see any difference between one living entity and another. They are very peaceful and are fully engaged in devotional service. They are devoid of anger and they work for the benefit of everyone. They do not behave in any abominable way. Such people are known as Mahatmas. Means we are living in the material world. Means here 84 lakh spices we are seeing. Means we see the form of trees, birds, insects, demigod, human, means other types, aquatic animals. These are the form of a means body. So we are moving 84 spices of life. This is called the material world. So we have to come out of these 84 spices of life. Means here there is a repeated birth and death is happen. So to cross the repeated birth and death in this material world, we have to do the devotional service. By doing devotional service, we become free from the bondage of material existence, or we can cross the cycle of birth and death. For this, we have to take the shelter of spiritual master. Spiritual master or the Lord Sri Krishna's shelter. Right. Miss, first we don't know what we have to do. We are now in this. First of all, we have to make this institution or the school means who can teach the Lord Sri Krishna's activities or who can tell that how to cross the ocean of birth and death. In this way, means we have to search in the market whatever available. First, I go to the ISKCON temple. I see that there it is the proper way how to live, means how to do the devotional service. In this way, I will do. Then I can cross the ocean of birth and death. These personalities are impressionists and devotees. Means there are two type of people also in the matter of the devotional service. One thing that is means I have to means go for the liberation. Means I want to merge in the Lord Sri Krishna's body. I don't want anything over. Only I want to attain the liberation. This type of one people living. Second is the devotees. Means he do not want anything, just like liberation. He only want to serve the Lord Sri Krishna daily. Means with full faith of love. They doing the devotional service with love and thinking nothing anything else. Means they are doing means daily Lord Sri Krishna's activities with love only. These are the two type of people here described. Whether one wants to merge into Lord's existence or want to associate with the personality of Godhead, one should render service to the Mahatmas. Means first of all we have to serve the Mahatmas or the Lord Sri Krishna or the teacher, because they know that how to do the devotional service, what is our aim of life. They will deal properly, because in the markets there are different types of Mahatmas or the other also lives. We call that Pakhandi, because they work for only for the money. Means they bewilder the people for the sake of their own interest. Mahatmas are just like only tale about the Lord Sri Krishna's activity and nothing else. Neither for the money, neither for the anything. Means whoever master do not teach about the Lord Sri Krishna's activities. Means he is just like the Pakhandi. Means he is wasting their time for their own interest. And we people understand that we do not have taken their shelter. Whoever do not teach the Sri Krishna's activities, he is just like the Pakhandi, or we have to throw them from out of the market. Miss human form we have get if we're not interested in this matter, Lord Sri Krishna's activities. Then after that, one day we will receive the date. After that, we have to give clarify. Miss cost to cost, we have to tell in front of Yamraji what you have done when you get the human body. If you tell that I am not doing the devotional service to Lord Sri Krishna, then he will give the punishment different types of way. You get the human body, you're not doing the devotional service. What is of use? Just go and take them punishment, give them punishment. This will be happen. Means here, then one can think that what we have to do means if want to take the path of the liberation. So for this, we have to refer the Mahatmas. Mahatma's definition are just like they only teach about the Lord Sri Krishna's activities and nothing else. Neither they take money or tell wrong thing to the others. Mahatmas also we have to understand this way. Means they only teach about the Lord Sri Krishna what he when we he had come here and do the activities in the earth. They only teach about the Lord Sri Krishna's activities. They are equipoise also. They do not see difference between one living entity and another. Means they see the whole body just like has the soul only. Means they do not see that he is the lower caste, he is higher caste. His body just like has animal. He is the bad, means seeing bad way form of the. They only see the, means in the classroom they see the animal life came, other trees life also came, human form is came, demigod came. They only see the soul is came in front of them and teach them just like the, means whatever we have to teach about the Lord Sri Krishna's activities. Means their feature also seen in this way. Means they not date anger. Whatever we ask the question, they give proper way the answer about the each and every matter. And their behavior also just like they are fully in the, if you see 24 hours in a day with them, they perform the devotional service. Means engage in what we have to do next, what we have to do next. Their future is just like that only. Means they are very happy also. Means they think that it is the proper way. Sri Krishna consciousness to them. They do not think that he is the low caste, he is higher caste, he is middle class. Only they teach about the Lord Sri Krishna's activities. That is their behavior. Means they don't think that means I am teaching the proper way. What I have get. If I teach the proper way to them, I require the money from that. This is happening in the market or the institution in the company. If I am teaching the right way, which I should have to charge very lot. Means this is the behavior of a human being. So in this way, by teaching everything, means they teach proper way, not thinking that I am teaching for the money. Means whatever book teaching, same way they teaching. These are known as Mahatmas here tell. Those who are interested in reviving Sri Krishna consciousness and increasing their love of Godhead do not like to do anything that is not related to Sri Krishna. They are not interested in mingling with people who are busy maintaining their bodies, eating, sleeping, mating, and defending. They are not attached to their homes. Also, they may be householders, nor are they attached to wives, children, friends, or wealth. At the same time, they are not indifferent to the execution of their duties. Such people are interested in collecting only enough money to keep the body and soul together. When a person considers sense gratification the aim of life, he certainly becomes mad after materialistic living and engage in all kinds of sinful activity. He does not know that due to his past mistakes, he has already received a body which also temporary is the cause of his misery. Actually, the living entity should not have taken on a material body, but he has been awarded the material body for sense gratification. Therefore, I think it not befitting an intelligent man to involve himself again in the activities of sense gratification, by which he purposely gets material bodies one after another. As long as one does not inquire about the spiritual values of life, one is defeated and subjected to miseries arising from ignorance. But it's sinful or pious. Karma has its results and actions. If a person is engaged in any kind of karma, his mind is called karmatmak, colored with fruitive activity. As long as the mind is impure, consciousness is unclear, and as long as one is absorbed in the fruitive activity, he has to accept a material body. When the living entity is covered by the mode of ignorance, he does not understand the individual living being and the supreme living being, and his mind is subjugated to fruitive activity. Therefore, until one has love for Lord Vasudeva, who is none other than myself, he is certainly not delivered from having to accept a mortal body again and again. Even though one may be very learned and wise, he is mad if he does not understand that the endeavor for sense gratification is useless, waste of time. Being forgetful of his own interests, he tries to be happy in the material world. centering his senses around his home, which is based on sexual intercourse and which brings him all kinds of material miseries. In this way, one is no better than a foolish animal. The attraction between male and female is the basic principle of material existence. On the basis of this misconception, which ties together the hearts of the males and female, one becomes attracted to his body, home, property, children, relatives, and wealth. In this way, one increases life's illusion and thinks in terms of I and mine. When the strong note in the heart of a person implicated in material life due to the results of past action is lacking, one turns away from his attachment to home, wife, and children. In this way, one gives up the basic principle of illusion, I and my, and becomes liberated. Thus, one goes to the transitional world. O my sons, you should accept a highly elevated Paramhamsa, a spiritually advanced spiritual master. In this way, you should place your faith and love in me, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. You should detest sense gratification and tolerate the duality of pleasure and pain, which are like the seasonal changes of summer and winter. Try to realize the miserable condition of living entities, more miserable even in the higher planetary systems. Philosophically, inquire about the truth, then undergo all kinds of austerities and penances for the sake of devotional service. Give up the individual for sense gratific enjoyment and engage in the service of the Lord. Listen to discussion about the Supreme Personality of Godhead and always associate with devotees. Chant about to glorify the Supreme Lord and look upon everyone equally on the spiritual platform. Give up enmity and subdue anger and lamentation. Abandon identifying the self with the body and the home, and practice reading the revealed scriptures. Live in a scheduled place and practice the process by which you can completely control your life, air, mind, and senses. Have full faith in the revealed scriptures, the Vedic literatures, and always observe celibacy. Perform your prescribed duties and avoid unnecessary talks. Always thinking of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Acquire knowledge from the right source. Thus, practicing the Bhakti Yoga, you will be patiently and enthusiastically be elevated in knowledge and will be able to give up the false ego. Means here what is still here. Means here Lord Shri Krishna teaching that you get the human body. Means in the market we see that whoever got the body, they're wasting their time for earning money. 8 9 hours they work very hard and thinking my wife and children will satisfy. Always thinking about their family only. In this way, he forget the Lord Shri Krishna or the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Means he forget everything. What is the value of human life? Means whoever got the human life, he have to do the devotional service for the Lord Shri Krishna. Means in this way, the life will be means fulfilled, and the purpose of him or purpose here coming in this human form will be achieved. So in this way, Lord Shri Krishna teaching to his son means do not go in that type of life. One life is the animal life, one is the human life. Only you have to go to the devotional life. Means devotee life you have to perform. Otherwise, you will go to the hell and you will receive the lot of punishment by the Yamdutas. So, for getting the devotee's life, you should have to accept the spiritual master. Spiritual master is just like us. Means he is come from the chain of the disciplic succession, which is came from the direct Lord Sri Krishna. Means this chain disciplication spiritual master we have to accept. Means they came in the chain disciplic succession. Means for coming in the devotional life, you have to forget everything. Means whatever you have achieved in your life. Either I receive gold medal, I receive the post of the doctor, scientist, means Lord President, Prime Minister, etc. Means I have the lot of money, I'm rich person, I'm that person. In front of Lord came in, you should have to come just like as the simple living being. Only you are the simple living being in front of Lord Shri Krishna and nothing else. You have to forget everything in front of Lord Shri Krishna. That I am the best, I am this best person coming in front of you. Lord Shri Krishna does not accept or like this type of person. Only the simple person we have to go and take the shelter of the Supreme Personality of Godhead or the lotus feet. Means in this way I will receive the faith and love in front of Supreme Personality of Godhead. Means in the summer, winter and the rainy season came, just like as pleasure also came. Sometimes there is a joy, sometimes there is a sorrow. Means they are just like the rainy season, winter season or the summer season. They came time by time. So first of all we have to practice. Means in the joy condition we have to stay same way. In the sorrow condition also we have to live in same way only. Means we have to become stable. Only see just like the rainy season came in front of us. Means when I receive the part of the devotional service, I receive the institution of ISKCON temple. Means whatever they teach one by one, step by step, I realize that how I am in the ignorance. Means how I am living in that way. So in this way, by understanding everything, teaching by the spiritual master, means I have to think what is the benefit, what I will do. I will choose this path. Means think proper way and go step by step forward. Hare Krishna. Means I am doing the austerity and penances. What is the result? Why I am doing austerity and penances is doing for the sake of devotional service only. So in this way, whatever the action I have take, we have to understand what is use, how to use, and how to apply in the devotional service. In this way, here teaching that means you should not go to the human family, human society, because they are calling, they are talking nothing nonsense 24 hours a day, thinking that I am best, you are best, you are dull, I am very good. Always there is a supremacy and competition happening in the human society. So in this way, I have to forget everything. Means forget everything or go to the school of the spiritual where the Lord Sri Krishna's activity tale. If I go there, ISKCON temple, they only teach the Lord Sri Krishna's activities and the different types of means devotees also I will sing. Means I have to associate and live with them properly. In this way, my life will become fulfilled. Means I have to remember the Lord Sri Krishna, chanting Him, remembering Him, because in each and every condition, means I will, if I live in the scheduled place, lonely, means I require the someone to help. So in this way, I will chant or glorify the name of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. In this way, I will become means confident that someone will help me. Otherwise, 24 hours day, I am afraid that something will happen. So in this way, I have to practice also anger and the lamentation in the matter, because if I live in the human society, there is always happening there. If I came from that in the devotional life, so first of all I have to control myself and understand the values of life, teaching by the spiritual master or the devotees. Means I have to understand that I have get the human body. My aim is to go back to the Godhead. If I do not do, then I engage in other way. Either I am in the bad condition, I am in the right condition. Means this is happening in the human society or in the material world. So for this, I have to take the shelter of the revealed scriptures. Means when I living lonely in the home, means I have to do this, taking the revealed scriptures. Means this is happening when I feel the means silent way I am thinking or reading the scripture. Means in this way I will understand properly. In this way I have to confident and to take shelter. Means whatever the revealed scripture is tell, this is right and I am wrong. Means in this way this confidence should have to develop. And always observe celibacy. Perform your prescribed duties. Means just like as frog always croaking tar, and the snake is listening his voice. Means my food is here. So in this way, when I talk nonsense way, just like the frog, means different types of talk and the nonsense talk I am talk. Same way, the snake just like has the Yamdutas is living here. Means what the master is talking here. He had get the human life and he's wasting their time talking unnecessary things. He have to talk the about the Supreme Personality of Godhead only, not anything like that. In this way, I will become the meal of the Yamdutas or the date. His date will capture same way. Always thinking of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Acquire knowledge from the right source. Thus practicing Bhakti Yoga, you will patiently and enthusiastically be elevated in knowledge and will be able to give up the false ego. Means first of all there is nothing is there in the society. So I search everything who give the proper knowledge because if I got the knowledge, I have to pay a lot of money. Means by money paying only they teach, otherwise nothing. So here the Bhagavad Gita and the Srimad Bhagavatam, Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita is available in a means free way. Only I have to give the book cost. If other way I go, they charge lot of money. But here in the free of cost, taking knowledge by the me. So in this way, I search everything in the society where and who give the proper knowledge. So these reveal scriptures, Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam, which is available in the ISKCON temple, they give me the knowledge. So in this way, this sentence tell, always thinking of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, acquire knowledge from the right source. When you will in the lonely place, means this is came in front of you, what you have to done now, what I have to take, where I have to go now. Means this will happen. Thus practicing Bhakti Yoga, you will patiently and enthusiastically be elevated in knowledge and will be able to give up the false ego. Means when I get the proper knowledge from the Bhagavad Gita, then I feel that what is the real life. If you read the Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam, Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, you do not require any people in your life to live with them. This Bhagavad Gita is enough for you to living, and you can go anywhere in the world when you are in the lonely. Means this will help you each and every time. Hare Krishna.